All right, everybody. Another thing has happened to the Seahawks. Again, it has happened. The Seahawks have not done the thing. The thing has been done to the Seahawks as we go into our number 7 of free agency, headed towards our number 8. And the Seahawks have still not really done anything. They are one of a few teams that hasn't, which, hey, I don't have a problem with it. I'm good with it. I'm okay with it. I can understand the strategy. I think it's probably the best strategy for right now. But that doesn't change the fact that things are happening around the league and the Seahawks are not very involved in it. As you can see to my immediate left on the video, things are popping and the Seahawks are not involved. And now they have lost a third player today to another team. And this one is going to be interesting in seeing how people react because there's a pretty wide range of opinions on what this player is. It's Jordyn Brooks. Some people think he's awful, like just the worst. Some people think that he's not even worth like 2 million. Some people think he's elite. Some people think he's one of the 3 best linebackers in the league and he's worth like, oh, got subs coming in. Let me mute that real quick. Thank you, Emily. Jordyn Brooks. Some people think he's somewhere in the middle, that maybe he's worth like 8 or 9 million. Some people think that he's really good but not great yet, and we can't pay him like he's great yet, so they think he might be worth like 12 or 13 million. People are all over the place on Jordyn Brooks. There's no consistency there. So when I say what I'm about to say here, I know that it's going to generate many different positions. So Jordyn Brooks has signed with the Miami Dolphins. 3 years, 30 million. That is less than I was thinking he was going to get. And that is a price point that I would have been willing to meet. And I'm not a big fan of Jordyn Brooks. I don't hate him the way some people do, but I'm not into him the way that other people are. So when I was looking at Jordyn Brooks during the offseason leading up to free agency, I thought to myself, okay, what am I willing to get to? Would I be willing to give him 10 million? I think the answer is yes. Would I have been willing to give him 12 million? I guess if I have to. Like, I'm not excited about it. Would I be willing to give him more than 12 million? I really would prefer not to. I understand that Mike McDonald might really want to keep that guy around, but yeah, we decided not to even do that. Jordyn Brooks goes to the Dolphins, 3 years, 30 million. And as somebody who is a little bit anti-Brooks for a couple different reasons, I do think that a guy with that talent and that potential and that skill set is worth that. So this one surprises me. I thought that this would be a guy we would heavily prioritize, and the fact that we got him, we saw him get signed for this much and didn't top it or match it or whatever we would have had to do does throw me for a loop. I'm not upset about it because I don't think Brooks is all that. And I don't know if Mike McDonald would have been able to turn him into an elite player the way that some people were projecting. But this is a price point I would have been willing to get up to. I just would have. Not too much beyond it, but I think that this is something that I could have swung. So, mixed thoughts. I'm not upset. I think we can do better. I think we can do better for cheaper, honestly. But now we're in a position where we're probably going to have to nail middle linebacker in the draft because the free agents are going. A lot of the top ones have already signed. There's a lot of buzz around Patrick Queen going to the Panthers for 20 mil a year, which I'm not interested in doing that. So you're not really going to be able to get the top guys now in free agency. You might be able to get like a Josie Jewell type, but that's about it. And then you just have to nail the draft because remember, we need 2 linebackers now. All of our starters are gone because it doesn't sound like Bobby's coming back. So, mixed thoughts on this one. Okay with letting him go. Would have been okay with paying him this price point, but I'm not torn up over it like I know some people will be. So, I already know down in the comments we're going to get a wide variety of opinions on this decision. So, Jordyn Brooks, 3 years, 30 million. Let me know how you feel. Going to the Dolphins, have fun in Miami, Jordyn Brooks. Was an up and down 4 years here in Seattle with you, but the potential is there, the talent is there, and maybe it comes out a little better in Miami. All right, see you guys later. Go Hawks. A little bit conflicted here, but ultimately excited to see what the new regime decides to do with their freedom.